there's one last thing that I have to ask. It'd be terrible. So yeah, I'm not showing that on camera. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Ann, and today we have done a challenge.
Today, we're going to be being controlled by AI. Not for 24 hours, not for 48 hours, an entire 5 days. So, let's get into it.
These, don't ask, I'll tell you later. AI is basically a thing, and it scans through all the informations on different forms, whether that's Google or other thing, Google, YouTube, etc. The list goes on. It basically is kind of like the human brain in a way, because it cycles through all the information to find specific answers to certain questions. And a lot of people, I have seen, well, not a lot of people actually, I have seen do challenges where they're controlled by AI for 24 hours, 48 hours. But I did it for a solid 5 days. And how did it go? Let's find out.
Today, we are starting our very first challenge.
Day 1. It started out okay.
First things first, I downloaded the exact app that pretty much every YouTuber uses for this challenge, which is ChatGPT. It's time for brekkie, y'all. I'd like to get the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. I'd like to get the combo, but instead of the potatoes, can I get an oatmeal bar? That'll be it. Where's my gift card? I know this is like a super weird angle, but I got orange juice. Even though the ChatGPT didn't tell me to get orange juice, I did because I was trying to get something that didn't have any added sugar in it. So, OJ. I did get the sandwich that ChatGPT told me to get, which I've had before, so I know it's going to be good. I'm just worried that this week is just going to be, like, I'm going to forget to, ask ChatGPT. I feel like that's my main thing. I feel like I'm going to do something, I'm going to forget to ask.
I forgot to ask AI what I should get for lunch. And I didn't just do that on the first day.
So it is lunchtime. I completely forgot to ask ChatGPT what I was supposed to eat for lunch, so I picked out what I was feeling in the mood for. Which means that we gotta do the punishment wheel. So I'm gonna do one of two things. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT if it'll forgive me for forgetting to ask it during this challenge, or if I have to spin the wheel of misfortune. The wheel of unfortunate. So, I'll be back. Crap!
I did it on 3 of the days, which means that there is the wheel of misfortune. And we will have to spin for the punishment. It'd be terrible. I decided that what better way to do the AI challenge than to get a writing prompt. As a writer, I love writing fiction. If you don't know, fiction is fake. Basically like superheroes or princesses, stuff like that. And so I decided to get a prompt from the AI. I asked AI to watch a show, stuff like that. Good morning, guys. Sorry. I just woke up like a few hours. Not a few hours. Jesus. Have mercy, please. I woke up about an hour ago. Anyways, not to bore you with the details, there's a lash in my eye. Pardon me. I fixed it. Anyways. Day 2 of being controlled by AI. I asked it what I can have for breakfast. It's avocado toast and some other things. I don't have avocado toast. I got toast and I got egg, which is what it said to put on there. I just don't have the avocado. So, we're gonna make egg toast. We gotta make breakfast so that we can watch a show and eat. Now, obviously, I didn't ask it for supper whenever my parents would cook something that I would eat because it's my parents' food. I'm not gonna ask about that. I'm just gonna eat it because, and if you don't know, Mama's cooking is really good. So
Yeah, it'll definitely expect the unexpected this week. Did I want to get sausage? No, not really. I would have liked to gotten a Baconator. But AI pitched that it would be good to get a sausage, egg, and cheese. So we got this sausage, egg, and there's a little bit of cheese. So I went to Starbucks this morning because I needed some caffeine. Unfortunately for me, their espresso machine was down to be cleaned. Their espresso machines does an extreme, deep clean because obviously they're a coffee place, so they use a lot more coffee. Which, it's good because, it lets me know that my coffee is going to be clean, and it's not going to have any gunk in it. But AI picked out my breakfast, as you will see on the screen. So I think that because I asked for one sweet, one savory, it wanted to make sure that my savory was healthy. So it got a spinach feta egg white wrap. Sounds different. They said there would be a package of sriracha on the side. I do not find it. That's okay. And I also got a lovely cake pop. This is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Since their espresso machine was down, I couldn't get the drink that it wanted, but since that was something that could not be helped, I picked out a cold brew, a vanilla cream cold brew with a drizzle of caramel on top to make up for the caramel drink that I was going to have if their espresso machine was actually working. So yeah, that's my breakfast. I'm going to try this and rate it a 1 out of 5 star. Well, I should say 0 out of 5 stars. So we're going to rate everything. First things first, spinach wrap. I have not tried it before because it just seems, I have high hopes for this. Okay. Not as bland as I was expecting. Oh. It's got a little bit of sauce in there. Okay. Whoever made this knew what they was doing. I will say that much. 4 out of 5 stars. So, before I finish that, which it kind of has a little bit of a pizza-y taste to it. Don't take me up on that. I don't know if they're the same. Because I know Starbucks is everywhere. Literally everywhere, but I don't know if, it is... if it has the same things everywhere, if that makes sense. Cold brew. Okay, this is really good. I'm gonna have to remember this and keep it in my rotation. Because that's good. I don't usually get a sweet coffee. Well, I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. I've been trying to get, off of the super sugary drinks. With that, for, a treat every now and then. 10 out of 10. 5 stars. Now, we're going to take a small bite of the cake pop because, I gotta save this for after I finish my burrito. It's a good cake pop. Out of all the cake pops I've had, 5 stars. So far, AI has kind of been looking out for me. Just a little bit.
So it is evening of day 4 of the AI controlled challenge. I'm getting ready to work on the story again because I asked what I should do, whether that would be watch a show, read my devotional, or write my story first. And it said to write my story first and then save my devotional for before bed to wind down, which sounds like a solid plan. Also, might still watch a show later. Of course, that's if the AI says it's okay, which I'm sure it will, because it tends to say that it's a great thing to do whenever you're trying to relax, which is what I try to do after work. Anyways, the short story is coming along very nicely. In fact, it might not be just a short story anymore. I'm actually considering continuing my writing on it, because I actually like it. Like, the storyline is really good, and I think that it'll be something that I can continue on in the long run. But yeah, once I start writing on it, I kind of get like locked in, and I've been able to come up with some creative stuff. It's got, like, I have it all planned out, and I just don't know how long of a story it will be. I don't know if I'm going to do chapters or if I'm just going to leave it as one story. I don't know if I'm going to share it with you guys or not yet. I'm going to read it to a friend and family members, maybe like my mom, because my mom writes stories and stuff. So I might read it to somebody and see what they think, if they think it's good enough to do. Who knows? If I like it and if it turns out to be more of a chapter book type thing, I might consider something about publishing it. I don't know. I have a lot of stories that I would love to finish and get published. So sorry about the scenery change. I cannot get my sister to shut up. I did not film much of the last day. I can promise you, though, that I did follow the AI, asking if a certain kind of bagel was a good idea for breakfast. I followed it yesterday, and I completed the challenge. Was it challenging? Yes. Would I have loved to done a more in-depth thing? Absolutely. I would have loved to have done that. But I worked really hard to make sure that I completed this challenge. I also worked hard to make sure that I filmed almost everything that I could possibly film. And what did I learn about AI? Well, AI knows how to pick out good food, that's for sure. But also, it kind of knows how to inspire you whenever you give it a little bit of information about yourself. Like, I told it to, between painting and writing a story, and I love to write stories, so whenever it gave me writing a story, I was just like, yes, right up my alley. But I would have loved to have painted something this week too. But yeah, now it is time for you guys to enjoy my suffering. As we close this video, there's one last thing that I have to ask the AI, and that is, how many times should I spin the wheel? I have 3 times that I needed to talk to the AI, and I didn't because I forgot. So that means that I have to spin the wheel 3 times, unless AI has mercy on me and picks a amount itself. No. AI chose. So what I asked it was a number between 0 and 3, because I was going to let it give me the amount of punishments, that I was going to receive. Which, I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to have 3. I mean, that's a relief. But the ones it chose is what's going to get me. It chose a spoonful of Chick-fil-A sauce and a shot of vinegar. The Chick-fil-A sauce isn't bad. Like, the Chick-fil-A sauce I can deal with, but the shot of vinegar, it's gonna get me. It is going to get me. So, enjoy my suffering. So my mom did say that it is dangerous to take apple cider vinegar just straight up. So I did water it down some, so it's like 50-50. Oh, I'm doing the shot first because I feel like that's what's gonna get me. If I spit it out, I'm not gonna show you guys. So why do I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I volunteer this? Why did I put this in the options? Oh God, have mercy. You know what? I'm gonna have to do this like a woman. I'm gonna have to do it like a woman. So yeah, I'm not showing that on camera. But whoever said that apple cider vinegar was good for you, they lied. They lied big time. So now I'm gonna have mercy on myself and take this spoonful of Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that apple cider vinegar, it actually made me sick. So we're gonna take that off the wheel of unfortunate. It's good on chicken. Not good by self. Not good by self. Okay, it's done. This challenge is over. Good night, everybody. I love you all.